Standing in, Bob Random. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Right here.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Stand up, stand up.
In the dirt here. And the pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, so that runner will make it to third base safely.
Your turn right here. Drive him in. Here you go.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
So striding forward now, Bob Random.
The left fielder, Bob Random.
3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Random sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and the home team leads it. Digging in and looking for more.
Right here. What time? Here we go.
And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Oh, me dog, right here. What time?
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Random giving chase. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Man, everybody knows that losing can become a habit, especially when your losing streak is up into double digits. But they get a win here, and they're hoping they've broken that bad habit for a long time to come.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Shuckers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. Joe Random is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws 2 types of fastballs, a 4-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone, and the 2-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is 1 pitch, he has 2 pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A 4-seamer up in the zone, 2-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
All right, hang on. Right here. The second for 1, but wisely, no thought of a retreat.
With the second walk of the 1st inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Set to get his evening.
The
Plate
shortstop.
started. Bob looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready on 0-2.
Make the turn.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
That a boy.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Ready now, Louis Fellows
Batting
comes
fourth.
off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Louis Fellows.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, when you're going as well as he. Now in the box, Jerome Walton as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Coming to the plate now, Andres
Now
Herman.
batting,
He's
the
been
first
swinging
baseman,
a hot bat in the
Andres
series with 7 base
Herman.
hits coming in. Runners on his way to third.
Hold on, right here.
Taken the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Settling in now, Bob Random.
Now
He
batting,
reached on a single in his first try.
Bob.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been
Random.
slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his 3rd RBI of the game with that base hit, Dero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big.
Stepping in, Bob
Leading
Random.
off
He'll
for
try to
Biloxi,
follow up the double in his
center
last
fielder,
at-bat with
Bob
another big hit right here.
Random.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
So digging in now,
batting,
Jerome
the center
Walton.
fielder,
1 for 2 with a double on his
Jerome
line thus far.
Walton.
Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle.
Oh, he drove
and
that
that
one out,
finds
boy.
its way through for a base hit. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable
Now
on the
batting,
mound or
the first
comfortable
baseman,
in a batter's box in
Andres
some visiting ballparks. And
Herman.
some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
2 balls.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hickman over at second. Walton at first with no outs.
Hold up, right here.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Digging in once again, Bob Random. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Bob Random.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
He didn't let him take it out of his game. He came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one.
Stepping up now, Jerome Walton. He singled his last time up.
Jerome Walton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Random racing back to the track, to the wall. You can kiss it goodbye. Solo shot to right center. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday.
Making his way to the plate, Jerome Walton. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter.
And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Not to minimize the hit here because it was a double all the way, but the wheels kind of came off defensively, and he's on third because of a bad throwing miscue.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Andres Herman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they digging in, Lewis Fellows. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He bat. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. The Smokies lead it 11-5.
Oh, look at that. Get a good pitch.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one. Jerome Walton, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
14-5 the final totals in this one. The Tennessee Smokies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joe Random wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Joe Random struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
game's future star. Now to the plate, Jerome Walton. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jerome Walton.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. It's a two-run shot. To straightaway left, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He hit 2 bombs yesterday.
Stepping up to the plate, Bob Random. Mixed results for him in the series, 3 for 14.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on.
Ready to take his hags again, Jerome Walton, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single, and he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Runners on the move for second. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And the runner flanking for third. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now at the plate, Bob Random. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
And he nails him at third. Great throw. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jerome Walton. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly. Come on.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Get out, get out.
Salazar, a runner at second with one
Inside
away.
Let's go, kid.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Boy, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jerome Walton, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game.
Hey,
His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Let her fly now. Let her rip right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Random is there. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jerome Walton. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
All right, come on now, one time. Good piece.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, yeah, in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of the new month. and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. The Shuckers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Joe Random wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Joe Random earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
For joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive by.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. And some such developments take time.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Tennessee Smokies and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Joe Random will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the box now, Jerome Walton. He's coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jerome Walton. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Striding into the box, Bob Random. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Random, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Walton is after it. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. Digging in the switch hitter, Jerome Walton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone. And that one had some extra distance.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You scored 3 goals in it.
Jerome Walton will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Throw on to second for the force.
Hey, right guy, right place.
So coming to the plate, Jerome Walton. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And they have taken the lead.
Well, there are good days, and then there... Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
15-14, the final score in this one. Tennessee launched 6 home runs as a team in the ballgame.
Drive home safely.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead. So stepping in, Jerome Walton. And I'm going to guess he won't see the kind of pitches he was seeing last night when he hit 4 home runs. That was just incredible to watch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jerome Walton, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here.
In now, Jerome Walton. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit hard down the right field line.
Get over his head. Get over his head.
A foul
big guy.
ball.
See it up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
Hard hit ball to second.
Beat it out.
Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out. Standing in, Bob Random. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1 on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We played 4 full. Now batting, Jerome Walton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Walton.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Random is in pursuit. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Hey, your pitch.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Jerome Walton will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. You can kiss it goodbye.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning.
Jerome Walton will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
22-7 this evening. The Tennessee Smokies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joe Random gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Joe Random was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that's a wrap. It's time for baseball. Now at the plate, Jerome Walton, an absolute hitting machine right now. He's already added 9 base hits to his season total in this series alone. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. Digging in, Bob Random, just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. Slow roller out to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. At the plate, Jerome Walton will swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
And there's a base hit on the line.
All right. Stay here, right here.
The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Now at the plate, Bob Random. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Random.
A bounce to the left side.
Oh, beat it out.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. Ready once again, Jerome Walton. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game.
You're good.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 9-4 ball game. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
The third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Bob Random. This is on the ground over to first. Random is up with it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Smokies are on top 9-4. So striding in, Bob Random. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Random arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Coming to the plate now, Jerome Walton, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here.
Now get your pitch up there.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center
Get
field. You can kiss it goodbye.
You know he was going to be swinging for the fences up there.
Stepping in, Jerome Walton. And if you've missed it, he's already collected the cycle in this one. First pitch on its way. Turned on down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts? Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. You can kiss it goodbye. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these coming to the plate again. Jerome Walton, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Digging in to try it again, Johnny Gomes. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. The pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Walton moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Jerome Walton will stride in again as he looks to join a very good list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Random looks up. You can kiss it goodbye.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, wow, a 9-out save, that's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Joe Random will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Random ranging back. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the runner will score from second. And the throw in gets away from him. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
Random.
Left side. Random over to his left. On to first, and it's dropped. And a real mistake there. That's got to be an E3.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Striding in, Jerome Walton. And their runners at the corners now.
Jerome Walton.
Hey, see it. Drive. Let's go.
From the stretch. Ripped on the ground to first. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So coming to the plate, Bob Random. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. The 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Hickman rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box. Jerome Walton, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Lifted in the air to center. Random moves over. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bob Random. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Walton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Into the box now, Jerome Walton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
At the plate, Bob Random.
Now batting. The
4 runs here in this half inning.
Random.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
Come on, big guy. See
Trying
it.
to pick things up where we left off.
The center
Jerome
fielder.
Walton. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4
guy.
so far in the ballgame.
Oh, sit on
And that
something
last
right here.
at
Let
bat
it
when he
fly.
went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, good
Cruz
pitch right now.
on third. Herman at second. Hickman at first. 2 out in the inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Get out of here. Get out.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. No
Right
runs
here,
have
right here.
It's cut off. So all 3 runners are in to score.
Well, guys, there's an old saying about playing with matches. Certainly put himself in a tough spot with the bases loaded there.
Yeah, and I mean, he's not only playing with matches, he's lighting fires. Lack of control, serving up base hits, and just grooving one here. Really looks out of sorts right now.
Digging in, Bob Random.
Now
Runner in
batting.
scoring position with 2 gone.
Bob Random.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Popped up. Random will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Smokies lead it 16-4.
Oh, baby. See it drive.
Striding in and working on a
Leading off
terrific
for Tennessee,
performance in this one,
the center
Jerome
fielder.
Walton.
Come on, big guy.
And we'll see if he can put together a rare
Walton.
5-hit performance here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the
Hold up,
corner
right here,
and
on the
tries
back.
for third. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple.
That is now 3 triples for him in the game, which is darn near impossible. In fact, the last 15 years or so, only a few guys have done it. Pretty impressive what he's been able to do in this one.
Bob Random.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch
Now batting.
and gets the punch
Third
out.
baseman Bob Random.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. And they get the double play at third. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Smokies are on.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
17-4 the final tonight. The
Time of the
Tennessee
ballgame,
Smokies
4
came
hours
out
and
swinging
3
with a
minutes.
huge first inning that really set them up well.
Thank you
Joe
for joining
Random
us here
earns
tonight.
the victory in
And we
relief in
remind you
this
to
one, his
please
7th of the
drive
year.
home safely.
Joe Random was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of
please
minor league. Stepping into the box. Jerome Walton looking to stay hot. He's coming off a 5-hit performance in last night's contest. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Random.
And there he goes towards second. In the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
All right, you're good. Stay here,
Pitch is a
stay here.
cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
See it up and drive it, huh?
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Random.
The 1-2. Weakly hit towards first. Random is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in.
Rip at it up there,
ready for another chance. Jerome Walton. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gomes ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Play ball. That's ball 4. He's out. Out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alan Davila. He drew a walk his first time up.
Alan Davila.
The 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and no one can corral that one. Base hit.
Relay. 4-4.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now an 8-2. At the plate, Jerome Walton. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. You can kiss it goodbye.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jerome Walton, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, your pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half.
ready to take his hacks
Leading
again,
off for Tennessee,
Jerome Walton,
the
as he'll look to
center
follow up the two-run
Jerome.
homer he
Do it.
launched over the
Better.
wall
Let's
last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it
The
up
windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch up.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. You can kiss it goodbye. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His third home run of the ball game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard.
Jerome Walton will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Hey, see it.
3-2 pitch.
There you go.
Is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Next will be the designated hitter, Bob Random. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And he will make the...
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
15-9 at its conclusion. The Tennessee Smokies blasted 5 home runs en route to victory.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own. A manager checks in with his ball club.
the stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Tennessee Smokies. The Smokies have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Joe Random gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
What's the play ball? Ow! That hit him. He's got first. Ball 4. Take the base.
Standing in, Jerome Walton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Walton.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time.
Hey, attaboy.
He's set and the pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Bob Random, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Cut hold, eat it.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And he darn near makes this play in the outfield as we get a second. So striding forward now Alvaro Espinoza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Hickman. And that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied. Ready to take his hacks again, Jerome Walton, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, and it's now striding in once again, Reggie Sanders. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, he squares this thing up.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jerome Walton, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Hey,
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Now
On the
this
bag, on the
rolls
bag, on the
all
bag.
way to the wall. The relay. But he'll be in there with a double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone.
Digging in and looking for more, Jerome Walton. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Right here, kid. Drive something.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Midway through the game, the Smokies maintain a slim lead with a win streak on the line. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Jerome Walton. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
Well, wait on that thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Knocks one in the square column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
13-10, more like a halftime score in a football game. That's the way this one ends.
Safely.
The game's future. Ready now, Jerome Walton. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game.
Walton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets too.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Bob Random. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Walton moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 6-1 game. Ready to take his hacks again, Jerome Walton, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball. Ready to take his hacks again, Jerome Walton, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Hey, here we go, big guy, come on.
Popped him up.
You're going.
Random has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs. Stepping into the box, Bob Random earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hickman on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Jerome Walton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB.
Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right.
Now batting, the catcher, Bob Random.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Random giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Jerome Walton will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Coming to the plate now, Alvaro Espinoza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Walton on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that holds
13-10, more like a halftime score in a football game. That's the way this one ends.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes.
Minor League Baseball. Settling in now, Jerome Walton. And it's been a big series for him with the bat. He's collected 8 hits already.
Here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right.
Get over his head. Get over his head.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he's going to make it easily. It's a
Good job.
And the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that run.
The pitcher, Bob Random.
Standing in now, Bob Random. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1.
See it. Drive it. Let's go, kid.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look. So digging in now, Jerome Walton. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. You can kiss it goodbye. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway. Stepping in, Bob Random. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, wait.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Hickman. 2 gone.
Eat it. Nobody.
Digging in now, Jerome Walton. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So
break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jerome
fielder.
Walton, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400.
On just a sec, as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score one, maybe two. And the runner will score from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they digging in once again. Jerome Walton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Walton.
And no one better. What's that right here?
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Now at the plate, Bob Random. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Random.
Come on now, get your pitch
Here's
up there.
the 0-2. The bouncer to the
On
left
the
side.
bag. Pick
He's
it up.
got it.
Pick it up.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of.
Wow, we definitely got our money's worth in that one. They were down huge, but hey, give them a lot of credit. They scraped and clawed and eventually got the win. No lead is ever safe in baseball, folks.
11-9 is how this one ends. The Smokies get their 20th home win. Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. We have Season Series Diamond Dynasty Baseball. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Today, Singrani pauses. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
First pitch
started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
3-1 to him now. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And no one will track it down. And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. Stepping up now, Roberto Alomar. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. The throw pulls it off the bag. He's going 2-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run. But one's all they get as the run scores. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The first baseman.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count 1 and 2.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Alomar has it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Now to the plate, Ronald Acuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. One 0 count. Here it is. Check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.